Hey adrenaline junkies, welcome to Police Pursuit. Today we launch a new fresh series when people messed with the wrong cops. Every reckless choice flips on instant justice mode. Buckle up, let's roll right now, folks. The incident began when Arkansas State Police Trooper Davis spotted a blue Dodge Dakota pickup committing traffic violations and attempted to initiate a traffic stop. Instead of complying, the driver accelerated away, triggering a pursuit along local roadways. The chase quickly escalated as the pickup sped away at high speeds, weaving through traffic and making aggressive maneuvers in an attempt to escape. Trooper Davis stayed close behind, waiting for the right opportunity to safely end the pursuit. When traffic conditions allowed, Trooper Davis moved in and performed a PIT maneuver, using the front corner of his patrol vehicle to make contact with the rear quarter of the Dakota. The impact caused the truck to spin sideways, lose control, and leave the roadway.
Get out of the truck! 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 Do it now! Get out! Get out!
Once stopped, the driver became argumentative with officers, began filming them with a phone, and resisted arrest. Officers ultimately deployed a taser to subdue the suspect before taking him into custody on multiple criminal charges.
Unmarked car! Unmarked car! He's tasing me! Unmarked car! He's tasing me! He's trying to anyway. Get on the ground. Tase him now. Get on the fucking ground. Get on the ground.
A police tackle that looks very brutal.
This is police brutality! This is police brutality! This is police brutality!
Put your hand behind your back!
I can't!
Put your hand behind your back!
I can't! God! I can't!
As the pursuit continued along a busy roadway, officers ahead of the chase were quickly dispatched to deploy a spike strip in an effort to stop the fleeing vehicle. One officer stood on the roadside with the device ready, closely monitoring the approaching suspect.
2 miles past the Earl High School, still eastbound. 25, I'm just on the east side of y'all. 25-4, I'm just on the east side of y'all. For speeds about 130, 135, traffic's light outside lane. See if you can stop that traffic back there, 25.
Moments later, the suspect's vehicle appeared in the distance at high speed. As it approached, the officer swiftly pulled the spike strip across the roadway, placing it directly in the suspect's lane. The vehicle drove straight over the spikes, and the steel barbs quickly punctured the tires.
If I can catch up, I'll probably go catch up to him. How fast is a double yellow? We'll be 120. I had passed about 10 vehicles in a row in the double yellow, speed about 130.
Despite the tires rapidly losing air, The driver continued fleeing as the pursuit moved toward Interstate 40. Patrol units behind the suspect began closing the gap, while the damaged tires made the vehicle increasingly difficult to control.
Good effect on spot, good effect on spot. Good spike, good spike. Alright, it's driving his oncoming lane traffic now.
Seeing that the vehicle was becoming unstable, one officer moved in to perform a precision immobilization technique, PIT maneuver. The patrol car positioned itself behind the suspect's vehicle and carefully made contact with the rear quarter panel. The impact caused the rear of the suspect's vehicle to swing outward, breaking traction and sending the car spinning across the roadway before it slid off the road and down an embankment near the highway.
Trying to be it, we're trying to be it.
Fit it out, we'll walk more.
Road. 10-6 out here.
Once the vehicle came to a stop, officers quickly surrounded the car, ordering the suspect out and securing the scene. Additional units and emergency responders arrived shortly afterward to ensure the area was safe. The pursuit ultimately ended with the suspect taken into custody. On June 3, 2022, a trooper received a low jack alert for a stolen Ford Mustang near Virginia Avenue in Hapeville. The vehicle was quickly located, but when the trooper activated emergency lights to initiate a stop, the driver accelerated and fled, triggering a coordinated pursuit supported by both air and ground units. During the escape, the suspect recklessly sped through multiple streets and intersections, ignoring traffic signals in an attempt to evade capture. Despite the danger, troopers remained calm, maintained strong radio communication, and worked together to protect the public while gradually closing the distance. The pursuit ended on North Inner Loop Road when officers executed 2 controlled PIT maneuvers, causing the Mustang to lose control and be safely disabled on the roadway. The driver was identified as Dexter Lamar Williams, who was quickly subdued and taken into custody at the scene.
Alright, directly in front of the runway now, the airport, interloop, just on out facing the wrong way on interloop. Trying to drive, second pit. Just on out facing the wrong way on interloop. Trying to drive, second pit.
The incident highlights the discipline, coordination, and courage of troopers when handling dangerous situations. It also serves as a reminder that fleeing from law enforcement only increases the risk to everyone involved, while the outcome almost always ends in arrest and serious criminal charges.
Yes! But you don't live here, right?
On June 5th, 2025, in Moore, Oklahoma, police responded to a home where Jason Gerard was reportedly inside without permission and wanted on active warrants. When officers tried to arrest him, Gerard refused to comply and resisted, forcing police to deploy a taser and bring him to the ground. He was arrested and booked on multiple charges. The incident shows how resisting arrest only worsens the situation and leads to greater consequences.
Kill me!
5-1, step it up! We need backup!
On March 3rd, 2023, Tucson police located 28-year-old Aaron Martin, who was wanted on multiple felony charges and a probation warrant. When SWAT attempted to stop his vehicle, Martin fled at high speed, causing a multi-vehicle crash and creating a dangerous situation on the roadway.
I'm going on the other side. I'm going on the other side. Shots fired! Shots fired! Back up! Joe, back up! Back up!
1050.
During the confrontation, Martin fired at officers, prompting police to return fire and fatally shoot him at the scene. A female passenger was injured but survived, and no officers or bystanders were harmed. The incident highlights how violent actions and fleeing from police can quickly escalate into tragic consequences. On January 11th, 2024, Milwaukee police located a white SUV connected to a disturbing case from the night before involving a stolen vehicle and the brief abduction of a 7-year-old child. When officers attempted to stop the vehicle, the teenage suspect sped away, sparking a dangerous pursuit through snow-covered streets.
Lincoln William Boy 169 in pursuit, eastbound on Hampton from Titonia.
Nissan southbound.
South on 45, south on 45 from Hampton. In pursuit of that Kia Sportage, Lincoln William Boy 169, Iowa plate. Wanted for the abduction.
The chase ended near 45th Street in Congress when the SUV lost control, slid down an embankment, and plunged into Lincoln Creek. A pursuing squad car also slid into the creek moments later due to the icy conditions.
Coming up to Congress here, he's losing control. Creek, bail!
Okay, stop, out!
Put your up now! Turn around! Turn around!
The 17-year-old driver became trapped inside the vehicle until officers freed him, while the passenger attempted to escape through the icy water, but was quickly captured. Both suspects were hospitalized, and a firearm was recovered. The incident is a reminder that reckless actions and fleeing police can quickly turn into dangerous situations with serious consequences. On January 6, 2024, while running stationary radar on GA 520 in Webster County, a trooper clocked a blue Chevrolet Malibu traveling 76 miles per hour in a 55 mile per hour zone. When emergency lights were activated to initiate a traffic stop, the driver refused to pull over, accelerated, and triggered a high-speed pursuit that reached about 130 miles per hour. During the chase, the suspect swerved repeatedly in an attempt to avoid police intervention. Stop sticks deployed by TFC Brian Joyner were struck by the Malibu, but the driver continued driving despite the damage, heading toward the city of Dawson.
Ten four. We got rear tire down on the right side.
As traffic began to increase, the trooper decided to end the pursuit with a precise pit maneuver. The tactical impact caused the Malibu to spin sideways, lose control, and veer into a roadside ditch, where patrol vehicles quickly closed in and pinned the car, bringing the high-speed chase to an end.
Pit. 1050.
The driver was identified as Billy Dwayne Broughton II and was detained at the scene. During the search, officers discovered a stolen Taurus 9mm pistol, marijuana, and alcohol inside the vehicle. Showing signs of impairment, he agreed to a blood test and was later booked into jail on multiple charges.
I don't give a shit. Put it in park.
Not a problem. 50,000 volts, do something stupid. All around. Yes, sir.
I don't give a shit.
No, I just need you to know.
Get on the.
On November 26, 2023, in Key West, Florida, a high-speed chase across the 7-mile bridge ended in dramatic fashion. Florida Highway Patrol troopers attempted to stop a pickup truck traveling 70 miles per hour in a 45 miles per hour zone, but the driver refused to pull over and accelerated away.
Pushing through my bridge.
He's right behind the Road County Sheriff's Office.
Ryan Monroe, Sheriff's Office.
Last thing I know.
749
Black pickup is going to be getting out of the way.
The suspect pushed the truck to speeds over 100 miles per hour, narrowly missing several vehicles and putting many lives at risk. The pursuit came to a sudden stop when the driver abruptly pulled over on the bridge and jumped into the ocean in a desperate attempt to escape.
He jumped in the water.
Jumped in water.
Hey, you want to come out? We got Marine Patrol on their way. That was stupid.
Confirming you jumped in the water. 499 to 48 CFWC or anybody illegal at Coast Guard House is also in the area.
Monroe County deputies quickly responded by boat and pulled the suspect from the water before placing him under arrest. Dashcam footage later showed the soaked driver handcuffed in a patrol car discussing the incident. He now faces multiple charges, including felony fleeing, resisting arrest, and driving with a suspended license. The case is a reminder that reckless attempts to escape police rarely end well, and often lead to even more serious consequences. The chase quickly turned nail-biting as a black Dodge Charger sped wildly through the streets of Arkansas in an attempt to escape. Despite the danger, the suspect repeatedly ran red lights, swerved through traffic, and even collided with civilian vehicles, showing complete disregard for the safety of other road users. Officers remained in pursuit and maintained close coordination, carefully tracking the suspect as the Charger raced through multiple busy intersections. The situation grew increasingly tense as the driver continued reckless maneuvers at high speed, putting surrounding motorists at serious risk. The chase ended at the McCain intersection, where the Charger crashed head-on into an SUV before mounting the median and coming to a stop amid the wreckage. Officers quickly moved in and apprehended the suspect as debris and dust filled the scene. The suspect, Jaylon Jones, was taken into custody at the scene. Inside the vehicle, officers discovered a firearm and illegal drugs, leading to multiple serious charges, including aggravated assault and possession of illegal substances. The pursuit ended at the McCain intersection when the fleeing Charger crashed head-on into an SUV, then mounted the median before coming to a stop amid debris and dust. Officers quickly secured the scene and apprehended the suspect. The crash is a clear reminder that fleeing from police and driving recklessly can quickly lead to dangerous and destructive outcomes. One reckless decision can put many innocent lives at risk and end with arrest and serious consequences. Hazen police initiated the pursuit after a suspicious driver refused to comply with a traffic stop. When emergency lights and sirens were activated, the vehicle accelerated away, quickly escalating the situation into a dangerous high-speed chase. Trooper G. Taylor, D33, soon assumed the role of primary pursuing officer and maintained close pursuit as the vehicle sped through nearby roadways. During the escape, the driver operated the vehicle recklessly, accelerating and making sharp maneuvers in an attempt to create distance from the patrol unit. At one point, the vehicle sped down a roadway and nearly struck a pedestrian, demonstrating a serious disregard for public safety. The pursuit came to an end in the Des Arc area when the vehicle stopped near the bank of the White River. Officers quickly moved in to detain the suspect, but as they approached the vehicle, it suddenly slipped down the riverbank and plunged into the water.
Hey, stop down there! Fuck me there!
Authorities immediately secured the area to control the situation and ensure public safety. The incident highlights how fleeing from police can quickly lead to dangerous and unpredictable outcomes. On December 12, 2025, just after 12:17 p.m., Little Rock Police requested assistance during a high-speed pursuit on Interstate 530. The suspect was driving southbound at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour before exiting onto Highway 167. The driver then turned north, ran a red light, and dangerously brake-checked pursuing officers while weaving through traffic. To prevent further risk to the public, troopers executed a tactical vehicle intervention that forced the car off the roadway and down an embankment, bringing the chase to an end.
Forty-one, Little Rock, give me the 1041.
40 West 156, left lane, 3 vehicles.
Both occupants were taken into custody without resistance. However, while detained, the suspect later damaged a patrol vehicle. The incident highlights how reckless driving and fleeing police only escalate the situation, leading to arrests, property damage, and more serious legal consequences.
Put your arms back out. Stop moving.
On November 18th, 2022, in a quiet Wisconsin city near Lake Winnebago, police responded to a call about a suspicious vehicle idling on the roadside. The caller was able to provide the license plate, and when officers checked it, the vehicle came back as stolen. When police attempted to locate the car, the driver refused to stop and quickly fled, turning a simple investigation into a dangerous pursuit.
We're going through the field right now, W794. Why, dude?
There's been a Dashcam call. I've been not coming.
Westbound on F. We're slowing down, going into a farm field here on the south end. I really want to go through that. We need left before we arrive.
The suspect first tried to escape by driving off-road through fields and dirt paths, before returning to the main road to gain distance from officers. In a desperate move, he veered off-road again during the chase. At that moment, his passenger made a surprising decision and jumped out of the vehicle mid-pursuit, apparently deciding that surrendering was safer than continuing the reckless escape. When officers later questioned the passenger, he claimed they had simply gone out to get the mail. As strange as it sounded, the story itself was true. What he did not realize was that the car they were using had been reported stolen.
Get him in cuffs, get him in cuffs. 5-4 vehicles continuing.
Stay on the ground, do not move. What are you guys doing? Put your arms back out. Stop moving.
He was getting his mail.
Getting his mail. Why is he running? Okay.
I was trying to get out of the car, man.
Okay, that's fine. I understand. Stay right there. Yep. 3, 2, 1.
All right. All right, bud. We're gonna search you, okay?
Yeah.
What's in your wallet? I see the syringes right there. What is that?
Meanwhile, the driver continued fleeing and eventually sped into a high school parking lot. Considering the risks to the public, officers made the difficult decision to terminate the pursuit. The passenger later identified the driver and even warned police that the suspect had a gun in his lap during the chase. Authorities have not released many additional details, but a nationwide warrant was issued for the driver's arrest. The incident highlights how stolen vehicles and reckless decisions can quickly escalate into dangerous situations, reminding everyone that running from the law rarely ends well.
It hurt getting out of that car because he wasn't trying to stop.
Connecting.
In Coweta County, Georgia, a routine traffic stop quickly turned into chaos during a tense nighttime pursuit. A Georgia State Patrol officer encountered 2 Dodge Challengers recklessly weaving through highways and city streets. With emergency lights flashing, the patrol car pursued the speeding vehicles as they tore through traffic, creating a dangerous situation for everyone on the road. During the pursuit, one innocent driver was caught in the chaos and suffered minor injuries after a crash caused by the reckless escape.
Yeah, they're trying to take I-20 together. Still coming up to I-20. Staying south on the connector, staying south on the connector. Coming up the 4th Street. We're exiting onto Riverdale.
After the collision, Deputies managed to arrest one suspect. However, the situation escalated again while the suspect was inside a patrol car. He managed to slip his handcuffs to the front, kick out the partition, and steal the marked cruiser, launching yet another chase. The pursuit surged onto Interstate 75/85 at extreme speeds, while the second Challenger exited earlier and disappeared from the scene. Despite the danger, officers remained determined to bring the remaining suspect under control.
We're passing up Clayton County units now, passing Clayton County units now, stand by.
Passing Clayton County units.
Hit, I'm trying to get him off the road, get him disabled, stand by. All right, stand by.
As the suspect exited onto Riverdale Road, Officer Matthews seized the moment and executed a series of decisive PIT maneuvers. The Challenger spun violently and came to a stop in a cloud of tire smoke, ending the pursuit. The suspect tried to flee on foot, but was quickly stopped when officers deployed a taser and placed him in leg shackles before taking him back into custody. The dramatic incident serves as a powerful reminder that fleeing police and resisting arrest only escalate the danger, often leading to crashes, injuries, and far more serious criminal charges.